Hey, Shalawam, Shalawam. All right, first and foremost, all praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of GMS that rule well and teach well in sincerity, taught us this truth. And Shalawam to the hopeful elect. All right, 144,000 men out there pushing and preaching this 100% doctrine, as well as 1/3 men, women, and children, maintaining yourself in this truth. So this will be, a fairly short lesson, all right, unless the spirit pushes it, but it should be a short lesson, just a comment board response off of YouTube, off of this video that I did recently, all right, this was 2 days ago. The elect shall not be deceived, all right, on my YouTube page, and his brother in the comment board, which is Prophet of Israelites. And first of all, if you're a prophet, you should understand these. You shouldn't be, but hey, I don't know if he's scoffing or whatever, but he said 2 Thessalonians 2:7, KJV, for the mystery of iniquity doeth well already work. Only he who letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. Can you please break this down? Shalawam. So I believe the brother's coming in sincerity. I don't believe he's scoffing or mocking anything. And the first thing I do when somebody asks a question, man, I go check their page, right? And you call yourself a prophet of doom, but you have no videos or nothing like that. So, really, you can't even call yourself a prophet. Like, don't see nothing on this page, all right? And it's already kind of flagging, July 24th, 2024. So, what was that? That was a couple days? That was yesterday? That's weird, so you could check that. I do what it is for whatever. But hey, through the spirit, I'm still gonna break it down. All right, so go back to it. What was it, man? The elect shall not be deceived. Okay, and it was basically a video speaking about don't be deceived by these type of events. Don't be deceived by false assassinations and things like that. Don't be deceived by these type of things. Okay? So he wants 2 Thessalonians 2:7. So let's go over there in the Blue Letter Bible. Right? 2 Thessalonians 2:7. And let's just read from the top. Now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Master Yahawashi and by our gathering together unto him. So that what are we doing right now? We're gathering together. It's 46 people in here. All right. And we got camp tomorrow. Brothers produce videos all week. Lives all week. And that's how it's supposed to be done. So brothers are coming together in a unified spirit under 100% doctrine under the head, the elders of GMS, right? Bringing all these brothers together. So we are gathering together unto him, unto Yahawashi HaMashiach, right? That ye be not soon shaken in mind. So that brotherhood is bringing stability. That brotherhood is bringing understanding. The doctrine is bringing understanding, right? Or be troubled neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter, as from us, as that the day of Hamashiach is at hand. Let no man deceive you by any means. So false assassinations, things set up, propaganda. Don't let anybody deceive you. We not going to be deceived by these things, right? For that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. And that's Esau Edom, right? That's this wicked nation of so-called white man, right? Okay, the son of perdition. And he has been revealed. And how is he being revealed even more? By the prophets. Okay? Destroying Babylon, man, spiritually right now. Breaking it down. Sounding the alarm. Every single day. All right? Who opposeth and exalt himself above all that is called power, and that is worship, so that he, as power, sitteth in the temple of power, showing himself that he is power. And before we continue, go to Isaiah 14 chapter and go around 12th verse. just to give you more context on this. It's a precept. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of power. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. So Paul is relaying to you what Satan himself was going to do, right? What he said he wanted to do. This is not, you read 12, my bad, I meant to read 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? All right, this is not speaking about no angel, as the wacky-tacky church would tell you. It never says angel in here anywhere, okay? Lucifer is what you would know as the so-called Illuminati, the secret societies, the Bilderberg Group, the Club of Rome, the Jesuits, the Masons, okay? All these type of societies that are set up to what? Weaken the nations, right? I just watched Elder Malcolm do a video earlier today with some brothers out in Chicago and talking about chemtrails and an Air Force, I guess she was a lady in the Air Force, was breaking down how chemtrails are produced and all of that. And they spray them constantly. And she's a whistleblower against the Air Force now, right? They're doing these things to weaken the nations. And this stuff is done worldwide. Chemtrails is spread worldwide, right? That's your so-called Lucifer, man. That's destroying the nations, okay? For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. They want to be like Yahawah. I will exalt my throne above the stars of power. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the height of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. This is Satan, bruh. This is not an angel. This is a man. How do we know that? Continue to read. Don't just look at, it says Lucifer when it doesn't even say angel, and you just automatically say that's an angel. The pastors that taught y'all that, they never read. They never kept reading. They just took a doctrine that's wicked, man. Okay? I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. And that's Yahawah. All right? They want to be like Yahawah. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? So who is in power right now? According to Job, right? 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So who is in power right now? The wicked, the Edomites. Okay? And you can get that in Malachi 1 and 3 and 4. You can get that Obadiah 1 and 18. They will be ultimately destroyed, man. All right? So that's the son of perdition that spoke of in 2 Thessalonians 2nd chapter, right? Let's read third verse again. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. In the beginning, that serpent, which is Esau Edom, that same spirit, that's the son of perdition. He's the man of sin, the first one to put sin in Eve's head, which in place puts it in Adam's head, which in place causes us to fall. All right? Who opposes and exalted himself above all that is called power, and that is worship, so that he as power sitteth in the temple of power, showing himself that he is power. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and now ye know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of iniquity doeth already work, only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. So this is what the brother broke down. All right. And understanding this, we know the mystery of iniquity, the mystery of sin. You want to know why sin is on this earth? It's because of Esau Edom. It's because of the son of perdition. All right. It's because of Satan himself. So the mystery of sin is because of these Edomites, man. And more so because they want the birthright. They want that blessing. They want to be in our position. So really, if you go back to the garden, it's all stemming from envy and jealousy. The serpent, right, which wasn't no snake. It was a man. It was Esau Edom. Okay? He wanted to be in power. He wanted that position. And then it continued when he was Cain. He wanted that position of Abel. He wanted that position. He couldn't even keep the law correctly. You were supposed to sacrifice. He gave a unfruitful sacrifice, man. Okay? And then that stemmed down to Esau, the same spirit. And this is only for the brothers and sisters that can understand reincarnation. That's that same wicked spirit, man. All right? Throughout. That's that same wicked spirit. All right? All right, so let's keep it going. So let's break this down word by word, man. Iniquity. All right?
Strong's G 458. Anamia.
The condition of without law. Without law. Contempt and violation of law. So, to break the laws of Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi. It's not Jehovah. It's not Yahoshua. I see you down here in the comments. All right? You breaking the law because you're not even calling on the correct name. And more so, that's taught to you by the son of perdition. Satan himself has taught you that name, Jehovah, Yahoshua. It's no U's, no O's, no V's, no E's, no F's, no J's in Paleo Hebrew. So where you get that Hebrew from, man? That's off. That's off Hebrew, right? So really, you need to go and research and study more, because what you have is corrupt. That's what you're dealing with right there, man. This guy, Lone Wolf 6153. Okay, you need to go and study that, bro. All right, because what you producing an iniquity, calling on a false god. It doesn't matter if you in ignorance, but we right here telling it to you, and we done did plenty videos. The elders done did plenty videos. Brothers done did plenty videos pushing the correct name and breaking the correct name down and showing it to you in stone, how it was written in stone. So it's no excuse now. If you want to continue to call on Yahweh, Yeshua, Yahuwah, whatever, all of that, then you just going to be unalive, man. When the nukes come, you just going to be took out. Because it's no cloak for that sin. You can't continue to call on a false god and believe that Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is going to hear you. He's not. You're not calling on his name. So iniquity is the condition of without law. You want to continue to do that sin. You want to continue to do a sin over and over and over and over. I'm telling you right now, it's against the law to eat pork, right? And I'll go show it to you. I'll go show it to you in Leviticus 11 chapter, verse 7. All right? And the swine. What is the swine? Let's make it plain. Let's make it really clear. I don't know, this won't come up. My phone tripping or something. All right, the water.
Strong's H 2386. Chazir.
Swine, hog, swine, boar. Swine as forbidden food, wild boar. That's a pig. Okay? That's what it is. That anything from that family. All right? It doesn't matter. Timon, Pumbaa, whatever. Wild boar, warthog, pig. What other kind they got, man? It doesn't matter. Rat, it's unclean. Okay? It's in that family. I know a rat's not in that family, but just in general. And my phone's tripping for some reason, but let me try to go back to it. All right, Leviticus 11 and 7. And the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you. The pig is designed to clean up the earth. He's designed to eat the waste, right? So if you want to continuously break this law, because this is a law right here, then what are you doing? You're committing iniquity. You want to continue to eat pork, bacon, fatback, chitlins, hog mogs, pork chop, sausages, right? Come on, man. Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi has let knowledge be increased. It's so much out here. You can eat turkey bacon. You can eat chicken bacon. It's so much out here. Chicken sausage, right? It's so many substitutes out here. The pig is just a dirty, unclean animal, and it produces a parasite that grows in your brain and eventually unalives you via cancer. You know, you just fall out. You just fall, man. Okay? Yeah, minus turkey bacon is good, you know, if you know how to cook it right. All right? We eat chicken sausage over here. It's good, you know. So it's substitutions out here, man. You don't got to be caught up in ignorance. Just eating pork because you grew up on pork. I grew up on pork in the South, man. But I stopped eating pork around age 14. Okay? And that was just the spirit. All right? Chicken is not unclean. Okay? Chicken is definitely not unclean. I don't know who told you that, but we definitely can eat chicken. All right? Go to 1 Kings 10 and 22. For the king had at sea a navy of Tarshish with the navy of Haran. Once in 3 years came the navy of Tarshish, bringing gold and silver, ivory and apes and peacocks. If we go deeper into this word peacocks, it's basically a peacock is in the chicken family. So anything in that family is fine. We can eat pigeons. We can eat quail. We can eat duck. All right. We can eat goat. We can eat lamb. We can eat bison. We can eat deer. I just named right there so many meats that our people ain't even touching on, man. I get duck at this little restaurant, and it's so good. I eat quail before. Quail is fire, right? Bison. I be making bison burgers, venison, deer, right? Lamb. It's so many other meats out here other than fucking pig, man. Come on, y'all. We got to better ourselves as a nation. Okay? And those that just want to continue to eat pork and lobster and crab and shellfish, they just foolish. Yeah, we can eat deer. Okay? Deer eats the cud. It chews the cud. All right? There's nothing wrong with eating deer. It's not an unclean animal. It's a clean animal. And who loved to eat deer? Esau and Isaac, right? If you learn what we can eat really by reading the scriptures as well, what they used to eat. Venison. He said Esau loved to eat of the venison. Okay, let's go get that. Really, that's Genesis 20. Yeah, right here, 28. And Isaac loved Esau because he did eat of his venison. But Rebekah loved Jacob. And what's venison? That's deer. Right? Hunting game provision. It's deer, basically, if we look it up. Venison, man. You know. Let's look it up because I want to get it. Make sure people know. Venison is deer. All right? So deer meat, you can eat deer. Right? It's a good substitute. All right? So, let's go back into it. And it's supposed to be a quick one. All right, so I'm going to wrap it up soon. But we at 2 Thessalonians, 2nd chapter, 7th verse. For the mystery of iniquity. So iniquity is sin. The mystery is something that you don't know about. Now, we know about Esau, Edom now. We know that how the white man does all of this sin. We know everything that he's doing now. All right? We understand that they putting pesticides in the foods. They tainting the water, fluoride in the water. We understand the mystery of sin and how it came to be. Okay? Doeth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. Esau, Edom is letting it happen. He rules the earth. All right? The wicked rules the earth. So only he who now letteth will let. That's Esau, Edom. They letting it happen. And Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is letting it happen for, basically ordaining it for a set time, an appointed time. Right? until he be taken out of the way. Now, when will he be taken out of the way? Revelations 18, let's go to Revelations 18 and verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahawah hath remembered her iniquities. So, it's basically an appointed time for Babylon to reign, right? It's an appointed time. Now her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahawah hath remembered her iniquities. So Babylon has reigned for about 500 years. Okay, when did they come into power? Around 1492, 1500s. And then, you know, slavery, they would say slavery truly started around 1619. But we was already, you know, being shipped around the 1500s as well. And they was already enslaving the Native Americans, which is the tribe of Gad and tribe of Reuben, already over here. If you go into that, right, they didn't like using the Native Americans as slaves. But once they got a hold of us, okay, the tribe of Judah, tribe of Benjamin, tribe of Levi, we were better fit to be slaves because, you know, I guess the African sun and all of that. I don't know, but that's a whole nother lesson that I want to go into, diving deeper into slavery. But basically, all of Babylon's sins have reached unto heaven. So Yahawah knows about everything that has went on down here. The PDF file rings, okay? The gambling, the murders, everything that goes on in America, it has gotten back to Yahawah. Okay? So going back over to it, that time for the mystery of iniquity, the mystery is something that you don't know about, and iniquity is sin. We understand that they are working all this sin. We understand that the white man is doing all of this. All right? Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. How are they going to be taken out the way? When Yahawashi comes and takes them out the way. All right? Through war. In that 1 hour. You go back to Revelations 18. All right? And let's start at 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double, according to her works, in the cup which she hath filled to her double. So 500 years they had us in this. How much they gonna get? Double that. 5 plus 5 is 10. Boom, it's 1,000. All right? They're gonna get 1,000 years of captivity, 1,000 years of slavery. And these other nations, because they had their hand in it as well. All right? So reward her even as she rewarded you. She gave us wickedness. She gave us sin. Right? Slavery. For all these, we still in slavery. So for all these years. Right? Hey, Shalawam, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Barak, Ahtham, to you and your household. So double back to her. And this is wicked Babylon, man. And who rules Babylon? Who rules the earth? The wicked, the Edomites. So they getting it double. How much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she hath said in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow and shall see no sorrow. You know, like you ever met a chick and she feel like she the baddest and can't nothing bring her down? That's Babylon. That's America. And you notice how our females, they take on that spirit of America, man. Can't nothing touch me. I'm the baddest bee, right? That's how they feel. Right? They shall see no sorrow. They don't need a man. Because most of the chicks be on what? EBT, all of that government programs. So the man of their house is Esau. It is the white man. Because they basically saying, fuck a Israelite, man. They basically saying, I'm going to go to the white man. He going to take care of me. He going to give me these government programs. He going to take care of me. I don't need a man in this house. I'm a queen. I'm not a widow. I shall see no sorrow. You take that word queen back. You go back before the 1600s. And queen means whore. It means desirer of attention. If you take an old dictionary out, wipe the dust off of it, queen means whore, desire of attention. And all these women in this nation want to be queens. All right, our women was what? They princesses when they girls, and then you a princess. You live with your dad. You basically belong to him until you get married. Then you're that man's possession. Then you become a wife. You're never a queen. So you're a princess, then you're a wife. You're a princess, then you're a wife. All right? Therefore shall her plagues come in one day. This place, Babylon, will be destroyed in one day. Death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. That's the nukes. That's the ICBM missiles, man. For strong is Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, who judgeth her. So we take it back over here, and I hope I'm breaking this down good for this dude, right? Okay, let's read it one more time. For the mystery of iniquity, something that you didn't know, how did sin come to be? It's because of the serpent, which is Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, that same soul, that same spirit. He brought that on Eve, the black woman, or the Israelite woman, and she brought that to her husband, Adam, which we know through the spirit was Yahawashi, all right? And they all sinned, and they fell. The same way it happened now. You go and listen to that white man and do the bullshit he telling you to do, you going to end up sinning. All right, selling your soul for whatever he's trying to give you. And they come for our women. Majority, they come for our women and they try to get to us. And as a real man, you got to be like, nah, fuck them. Right? We standing with Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Okay? Doeth already work, only he who now letteth will let, until he be taken out of the way. It's about time for Esau, Edom to be taken out of the way. And how fast is he going to be took out the way? In one day. All right? In one day, he's going to be took out the way. You know? So, let's go back to the brother. Where is it at, man? All right. So this brother was asking this question. I'm just responding to this question. It's a comment board question on YouTube. All right. He's asking about this. And until he be taken, can you please break this down? I hope I broke it down for you. All right. And once again, if you calling yourself a prophet, bro, my advice to you is don't even call it, you need to get some videos on here and all of that. All right, and push that 100% doctrine, push the correct doctrine, okay? All right, and like I said, man, I think it was just a bot, but regardless, I answer the question anyway, because it is what it is. Now, to go further into it, I'm going to get one more precept, and then I'm going to end it, all right? And Yahawashi, boom, right here. And let me see. I want to start it. Yeah, we started 11, and we just read down. This is the coming of a Mashiach. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. And he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he doeth judge and make war. That's Yahawashi. Okay? What did Yahawashi say? What did he say? And don't think I come to bring peace, but I come to bring the sword. Right here. All right, Matthew 10:34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword. So Yahawashi said he coming back to get busy, man. He coming back to get busy. Okay? He's not coming to play around. Everybody trying to paint him as some soft guy or whatever. They don't know Yahawashi. He's an austere man, a very strict man. The bullshit that you doing, that you think you can slide with, he ain't letting that slide. It ain't going to be no talking. It's just going to be unaliving. I promise you that. It's so many scriptures, man. Yahawashi is just going to come back and get busy. And it ain't going to be nothing you can do about it. He's not coming to you, meet you as a man. What's that? That's Isaiah. I gotta go get it, man. just to put it in my head. Isaiah 47:3. The nakedness shall be uncovered. Yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. All right? This is Yahawashi. As for our Redeemer, Yahawah of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel. And we know the power of judgment, the power to judge, the power to revenge, the power, all of that was given to Yahawashi. All of it was given to him. That's why we know this to be Yahawashi, right? The only thing that he doesn't know is when he's coming back. Yahawah knows that. All right? That's the only thing. Yahawashi coming back, and he going to rule on this earth. This will be his kingdom. He's going to destroy this wicked place, America, right? And set up a new kingdom, right? Understanding that. So, this is him. What's called faithful and true, and in righteousness he doeth judge and make war. This place right now ain't being judged in righteousness. Look around you. You got Israelite men, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans being locked up for stuff they didn't even do. Majority, right? And then look at Kamala Harris, right? You black women so much on her, but she locked up 15,000 men over weed. And now weed is legal in San Francisco. Okay? Is that judging in righteousness? Is this system set up for righteousness? Right? Really think about that. And she laughed and said she smoked weed. But she locked up people that did the same exact thing, but she's not in jail. Okay? So that's going back to Job 9:24, man. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked, not the righteous. The righteous people are not ruling right now, man. When the wicked are in authority, all right, Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. You would be happy. You wouldn't be living check to check. You wouldn't be going through all that bullshit. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. We are in a state of mourning. We are in sadness, man. Because we got these slave masters over our head. This is showing you the signs of the times that the wicked bear rule. They ruling right now. Okay? Yeah, you correct. It's made for us to lose. Most definitely. All right? And we wrapping it up. Verse 12. His eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head was many crowns. And he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. Now, when it says a name, that doesn't mean his name, like Yahawashi. No, that's the name that we know. How do we know that? Go back to Acts. Go back to Acts 4:12. Okay? You got to know the name. Why? Neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved. So we know the name. And that name is Yahawashi. And his father's name is Yahawah. So when it speaks about this name, it's speaking about reputation, title, right? That's what it's speaking about. That no man knew but he himself. And he was clothed with a vesture dipped, like if anybody ever watched The Wire, I love to use this, man. When Avon said, my name is my name, right? Because they know him on the street. That's his name, man. His reputation. It moves. If people fear, people are scared. So his name is his name. That's his rep. Oh, nah, that's Avon block. They ain't even going to go over there, right? In that sense, just to understand that. When you say Michael Jordan, you automatically think the GOAT. Kobe, you automatically think, So that's that rep. All right? And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called the Word of Power. And it won't be no blood on him, but this letting you know that Yahawashi is coming back to bring war. He's coming back to unalive and take these guys out. And his name is called the Word of Power. This entire book, he came in the volume of the book. He was throughout the whole book, from the beginning to the end. He is the Alpha and the Omega. Alpha means the first. Yahawah created Yahawashi first. Okay? And the armies which were in heaven follow him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he shall smite the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron. And he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness and wrath of almighty power, Yahawah. So does that sound like peace? No, man. It's going to be discipline. It's going to be order back on the earth. Everybody's about to get back in order. And if you don't want to get in order, okay, then get thrown into the lake of fire, man, which is going to be America. And Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, and the holy angels are going to look at you and laugh, man. And how do we know that? Let's go get it. Revelations 14:10. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of power, which is poured out without mixture. That means it ain't no cupcaking. Into the cup of his indignation, righteous anger. That's what indignation means. And he shall be tormented. So you're going to be tortured with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, Yahawashi. Yahawashi is that lamb, that sacrificial lamb, right? So if you don't want to get with it, you're going to be thrown into the lake of fire and tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the angels and in the presence of Yahawashi. And y'all thinking shit sweet? Man. Yo, I'm telling y'all, man, seriously. All right. And he hath on his vesture and on his thigh, a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords. That rank. That's that reputation. That's that rank. In the military, we would have rank on our clothing, on our uniforms, to let somebody know what rank you are. Right? So this is a military. Yahawashi is the captain. That's in the book of Joshua. Right? And I saw an angel standing in the sun, and he cried with a loud voice, saying to all the fowls that fly in the midst of heaven, come and gather yourselves together unto the supper of the great power. It's going to be so many bodies on the ground. The fowls, what is a fowl? That's a bird. Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi is going to let the birds come and enjoy themselves. It's going to be a supper. They're going to be able to eat. They're going to eat up all the bodies. So really, when you understand the scriptures, man, and this picture is being painted, it's nothing to play with. These people are going to get unalive, and then Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi is going to let these birds come and eat their bodies. That's the cleanup crew. That ye may eat the flesh of kings and the flesh of captains and the flesh of mighty men and the flesh of horses and them that sit on them and the flesh of all men, both free and bond, both small and great. You're like, what kind of bird does that? Well, many birds do that. Unclean birds that we don't supposed to eat. Ravens, vultures, crows. They will eat your body, dude. I know y'all seen the movies where they be in the desert and you got the vultures flying around waiting to attack. Especially when they know you like about to unalive. You need some water or whatever. They waiting for you to fall over so they can eat you. That's their purpose. How a pig will eat you. If it's this show I was watching, man, the mobsters used to take bodies and throw them in a pig pen, and that pig would dispose of the whole body, eat the bones and all. That's known. So what is a pig gonna do? It's gonna eat everything. A pig eats its own poop, man. It eats anything. All right? You got certain birds that do that same thing. That's their purpose on this earth. All right? And I saw the beast and the kings of the earth and their armies gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse against his armies. But what's going to happen to them? It's over for them as the next doom of the beast and false prophet. But hey, I was just breaking down 2 Thessalonians 2nd chapter, verse 7. So I'm going to end it right here. And I hope this has been edifying. You know, really, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi is nothing to play with. If you want to play with him, hey, like we say, man, fuck around and find out. All right? So with that being said, all praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of GMS, that rule well and teach well and sincerely taught us this truth. And Shalawam to the hopeful elect out there. Shalawam to you brothers and sisters. All right. Shalawam. Hey, Shalawam.